Pfizer says 3 shots of the Pfizer vaccine will neutralize the cold that you might get from the new virus. So, look, I think they only made about $6.3 billion last quarter. So they need some help here, folks. These people aren't even going to be able to eat, right? So you got to help them out and get this shot. And, it's Pfizer. So that means, by the time Fauci gets his cut, Bill Gates gets his cut, and the politicians get their cut, they probably only netted about $5.9 billion out of that quarter. So, it's hard to operate and live on that properly, I'm sure. It's crazy. It's just nuts. And listen, if you think it's anything but money or about money or greed, there is some ideology behind it, some far left ideology that we should have some concerns about that are certainly behind a lot of this. And so we'll see. I think one of those ideological concerns, when we go back and start looking at things that have been exposed that aren't conspiracy theories, but things that have come out of certain mediums, like the Economic Forum, the World Economic Forum. One of the big themes of the World Economic Forum for the last 4 years has been population control. And they believe that the population is going to be the ruination of the world and of the globe. Back in 2002, scientists coming out of the UK primarily, but in the Eurozone, this is in 2002, said that in 2020, the population will be dramatically risen, and the UK will be totally underwater. People will be displaced because of global warming. They made all these very radical positions. None of what they predicted happened, obviously. And none of what they predicted is going to happen. I believe, and this is just one prediction, there's been wild predictions like this, Al Gore making a few of those. None of those things have ever happened that he predicted would happen before 2015 and then before 2020 and on and on. None of them have happened. They're not going to happen. I don't think they make predictions assuming they're going to happen. They know they're not going to happen. They know those things aren't going to happen. They do it to get money appropriated for these pet projects. That's the only reason they do it. They try to put some fear in people. Oh my gosh, we got to do something. What can we do? Well, if we can spend $1 billion doing this, it's going to help. And we need to get started. We got to do something. So population, a huge concern, and gives me a very sinking feeling about the shot and why it's being pushed so much. But we'll find out. We'll know better in about 5 years.
Hey, remember to click the subscribe button right here on the screen. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when new content is added. And more importantly than anything, you don't want to miss all 3 live hours of Financial Issues every day from 9 to noon. And you can watch it on FISM.tv. That's FISM.tv.